course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
No, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one, because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, here?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
Soul in it. Got it out the mud, I promise it's a cold fit.
Are you here?
Not happening. Or it will.
Dang.
That was a quick game.
I've got those 4.
That's what Team 2K23 does. We give the community wins, thus for giving them double XP. So we're really giving to the community when we're out here taking L's and giving them wins. You know what I'm saying, guys?
That's what we're all about. Blowing kisses and blowing games.
Game number 2.
All right, we're not gonna dance this time. We gotta look locked in.
We can't show off like that again.
Hey, why am I dancing?
Rodney, you already broke the trust here.
It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys,
changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Anunoby. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Shake Milton. Harrell is out there with McDaniels. Then it's MP. And it's Melton in at the 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Van Vliet picks one up.
and you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
76ers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Barnes finds Young. On the wing, Porter. Offensive rebound, Achua. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Barnes has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Raptors. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
Andrews passes to McDaniels. And his first shot of the game, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom.
Harrell, that's good.
Montrezl Harrell relishes the opportunity to mix it up on the interior. Nice finish.
And a wide-open look for Porter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Andrews. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Milton finds MP. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Makes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Heat. Young taking his time here. It's tipped. Here's Andrews, and the dunk by MP. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Shots good from Young. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
The 76ers trail by 3. To the inside. Harrell down low. Covered by Achua. Harrell, that's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Achua, no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. MP outside. And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist by MP. Harrell's got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Pass to Young. And he comes up with the deuce. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's McDaniels. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Van Vliet. And stolen by MP. Finished off the break. Now it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Philadelphia.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. Looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Count it.
Well, that's... not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Outside Porter. 35 seconds left in the first. With the fadeaway. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Now, here's MP. 8 points for him. And that one, good. He's got 6.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Young pass to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. Rebound by Andrews. To the middle. And Harrell slams it in.
This young guy is an absolute monster at the rim. So tough for opponents to match Harrell's level of physicality.
A big time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Harden the pass to Andrews. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Harden outside. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Harden outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
D'Anthony Melton, shooting 1.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
MP against VanVleet. Back to MP. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throw.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing contact.
And Toronto making a change here. Banton's checked in. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it. The opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
Here's Achua. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Raptors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
At the line,
and their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Toronto. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Andrews on the wing. Milton. Back to MP. From 6 away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. The pass to Young. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. In the corner, it's Melton. The shot comes out. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 10. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by MP. Gets it down to single digits. And it's 9 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Well, for a point guard like Fred Van Vliet, you've got to be able to get into the mid-range. It opens up the other aspects of your offense, keeps the defense off balance.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Barton outside, passes it to Young. Shot from 12, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Young's got 14.
This young man has got a well-deserved reputation for being selfless, and Thad Young making it about himself tonight, doing a nice job scoring.
And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by MP. He's got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Van Vliet looking around. Drives to the hoop, and the layup is good.
Well, if you think about Fred Van Vliet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Down low, here's Milton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
And the Raptors making a change here. Flynn's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Reed's checked in. And Young kicks to Van Vliet. Shoots from 14, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One's up. Substitutes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. As Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Anunoby subbed in for Young. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Reed comes in for P.J. Tucker. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And MP subbed in for Maxey.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Joel Embiid, Harden out there with MP. Then it's D'Anthony Melton, and it's Reed in at the 4. On the wing, Harden. MP with it. 10 points for him. He dishes it to Reed. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Back to MP. Here's Harden on the wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. He kicks to MP. Shoots over Anunoby. Poked away. Embiid. Now MP. Harden outside, from outside the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Van Vliet on the wing. A baseline J. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession. Here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Achua, the pass to Siakam. Clock at 6. Lots of room. And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title. Building confidence in that deep ball, 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Pass to Andrews. Pass to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Van Vliet wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Now the pass to Harden. Count it from 12.
James Harden.
Harden's got 24.
Well, this is where James Harden's 3-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the 3, no problem. He goes right to the mid-range.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Passes it to Achua. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Embiid.
That one on Embiid.
Second personal
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Raptors trail by 21. They double-team Van Vliet. And here is Anunoby. He's got 12. To end the run. He can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Here's Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet right side. And a clear foul there as he shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
At the line for your
This is
record.
the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Fans, we need you to get loud right now for your North Side Crew.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. That free throw, no good.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless, he's tough, there's nothing not to like.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. And Doris, it seemed a change of scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
MP against Van Vliet. Andrews passes to Harden. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. With 1 on the clock. No good. And so it's Philadelphia, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Toronto shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by MP. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. There's Boucher out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Barnes outside. Lately, as we've seen, Doris, a few small market teams stockpiling picks to the extreme. What do you think of that strategy?
Well, the organization that is fully committed to stockpiling picks is clearly...
Substitution on the court.
From downtown, it's the three-point bomb.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Count that bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
They double-team Siakam. Martin passes to Porter. Now Flynn. And he converts the layup.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Siakam kicks to Porter. Misses the 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
MP against Porter. And that one's good. Andrews.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And finished off by Porter.
Well, Otto Porter rises up, hammers it home on the dunk, and boy, what lift he got on that one.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Outside Flynn lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Andrews. And the dunk by MP.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pass to Porter. Fires for 3. A rebound by Andrews. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McDaniels dishes to MP. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Siakam passes to Barton. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Melton. A second chance effort. Yep, it counts.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They double-team Siakam. Here's Flynn. Great D that time from Hera.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
MP deciding where to go with it. From the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Flynn with it. Now defended by MP. Flynn dishes to Porter. It's Barton on the wing. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between three incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Porter against Reed. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's a nice find by Porter. He shows his versatility on that play.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
And that one misses. The Raptors making a switch here. Banton's checked in. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the 76ers. Daniel House comes in for Reed.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Flynn with it. Dedmon's there. On the wing, MP. Barton defending. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now the 76ers with it. Now here's MP. Dishes it to Dedmon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
A nice shot by Flynn.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
That's good from Porter on the assist by Flynn.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
McDaniels kicks to Melton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. McDaniels in the post. Covered by Flynn. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Flynn misses. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Andrews passes to Dedmon. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
14 foul.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Flynn. A rebound by Andrews. and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Great perimeter defense in this win tonight. How did you guys manage to shut them down?
Man, sometimes you got to take matters into your own hands. You know, I feel like that's what the team needed, was a spark. You know, so I tried to create one by locking down my man and forcing some turnovers.
So do you see yourself as the guy who needs to provide a spark?
I mean, come on, John. That's why they drafted me, right? I mean, listen, there's guys in this league who can shoot, maybe even get a bucket, but that's all that they can do. With me, we got a whole package, man. I mean, hopefully you saw a little bit of that tonight.
We sure did. Hey, thanks for your time, bud.
Anytime, brother.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate. A PR offensive to win over the hearts and mind of the city. I mean, it makes it sound like I'm dropping propaganda pamphlets out of an airplane or something. Bro, all I'm trying to do is help the people in my community and get to know them better. That's it.
Well, listen, you know, I don't question your desire to support your community, but what I've reported on is much more sophisticated than a simple desire to help. I mean, it seems a little, how do you say, calculated.
Okay, well, I'm the kind of guy that takes a very systematic approach to everything that I do. So I asked for the team's help on this because they've been part of this community for a long time, you know? And they have roots here, and I thought that it may be able to help me establish a relationship with the fans. You know, it's not some sort of evil scheme that's going on here. You know, I just know that if I want to accomplish something, I need to set a goal for myself. Simple as that.
I mean, okay. Well, that's fair enough. I'm just asking questions here, MP.
Well, that's just one way to put it.
Well, okay. Well, how would you put it?
You know, man, it feels like you're trying to stir up some drama right now. But honestly, I'm not even mad about it, because that's your job, so I'll give you that. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to not stand up for myself, though. You know, I'm not built that way and never have been. So you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay, you got it.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly. This isn't just some cynical marketing ploy. You know, it's a legitimate desire to do good in this community.
Okay, thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, for sure. And to answer your question, there's not one thing that I'm excited by. You know, it's just an idea that I get to use my platform, you know, my position in society to help people. You know, it's always been one of the most exciting things about being a pro athlete to me, at least. You know, so as soon as I got to the league, you know, I made sure I had a plan in place to go by doing that.
And the organization has helped you with that?
Without a doubt. they've let me know that I've got their full support, which I'm so thankful for. But it's up to me and my team to drive this, so I think that's really cool as well. If it was them telling me what to do, I could see why people will have an issue with it, but it's not like that at all.
That's great. Sounds like the city will be lucky to have you around, MP.
Thanks, man.